Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos World. Today I review the Harley Davidson Fat Bob. Now Harley Davidson motorcycles are like pure jazz music, unique, retro, old school yet with a modern touch and as lavish as they come. The Fat Bob series was first introduced back in 1979, derived from their Super Glide series, and all along it has followed the big badass boulevard bruiser kind of an outlook that sets it apart as a representation of pure power, intimidation and magnificence. This new Fat Bob, however, is a completely radical take on what Harley Davidson can do. This is 309 kgs of pure American muscle coming alive in the most intense way possible. You guys know I've already reviewed the Fat Boy, and that is one Harley I thoroughly enjoyed reviewing because it was the best handling Harley I had ridden to date, so much so that I just didn't feel like getting off of the bike. Now this Fat Bob on the other hand is like a Fat Boy straight from the Mad Max world, equally intimidating, purely badass and completely futuristic. If only Immortan Joe were to ride a bike, I'm pretty damn sure he would choose this one. Just look at the design. The stunning LED headlamp looks absolutely out of this world and the lighting elements within are just simply mesmerizing. The beefy 43mm inverted forks from Showa suspension come with single cartridge technology. This improves the steering response and the overall handling characteristics. The fat block pattern tires with cast aluminum wheels with a massive 150 by 60 tire up front and a super fat 180 by 70 tire at the back truly add on to the muscle. The wheels are 16 inches at both ends. Also, the twin upswept exhausts look like a double barrel gun made by a gunslinger. Then we have the chopped front and rear fenders which give the feel of a bobber. You look at the block pattern tires, you wonder whether this is a scrambler. Now this is not just a bike, it's like a wild beast that has been unleashed to defy all rules and break free from the ordinary. Talking about the powertrain, the engine is a 45-degree V-twin Milwaukee Eight motor. It's available in 1745cc or 1868cc capacities. We have two variants. The 1745cc engine is called the 107, implying 107 cubic inches, whereas the 1868cc engine is called the 114, implying 114 cubic inches of capacity. Also, coincidentally, the 107 makes 107 pound-feet of torque, whereas the 114 makes 114 pound-foot of torque. In terms of Newton meters, the 107 puts out 145 Newton meters of max torque, whereas the 114 puts out 154.5 Newton meters of max torque. Now, we all know that Harley do not disclose the power figures for their bikes, but as per their German website, the 107 puts out 85 horses, whereas the 114 variant puts out 93 bhp of max power. The Fat Bob features the newly introduced Milwaukee Eight engines. Now, these new engines now have 4 valves per cylinder, which makes 8 valves totally. This results in 50% increase in flow compared to the twin cam motors of the yesteryears. Also, the power is up by 10% now, with the 107 motors being 11% quicker from 0 to 96 km per hour, and they're also quicker with the roll-on acceleration from 96 to 128 km per hour. Also, the new motor has a single chain drive cam and the valve train is adjustment free, which reduces the overall maintenance. The new motor also reduces the vibrations by a significant degree thanks to the twin balancer shafts. Now, taking the bike out for a spin, the kind of feeling you get while riding this bike is like that of a king or an emperor. The bar risers along with the drag style straight handlebar makes you feel that you're riding a monster truck on two wheels. The ergonomics are perfectly sorted out too. Though I love the Fat Boy's riding posture, this one, the Fat Bob, doesn't get that low slung seating. Now this one is more upright with easily reachable rider foot pegs, and the ride feel is completely effortless. The seat cushioning is more than adequate and truly comfortable. The throttle response is nice and linear, it isn't snappy or glitchy, and the torque is absolutely incredible. Open the throttle and the bike simply lunges forward like a Baja 1000 trophy truck. The ride feel is truly intense and completely satisfying, underscoring the larger than life, radical, futuristic, and the post apocalyptic character lurking underneath. The bike handles brilliantly despite being super heavy. The bike weighs a massive 309 kgs fully fueled, but when you ride it, you don't feel the weight at all. Now, this underscores the engineering brilliance of Harley Davidson. Also, the way they've reduced the vibrations significantly takes the riding pleasure to a completely different level altogether. Now, this is not just a bike, it is pure American muscle coming alive in all of its raw glory with a no-holds-barred, kick-ass character lurking underneath. Talking about practicality, ground clearance is mentioned as 120 mm, but I didn't have to struggle really badly while riding through the city streets. However, it's always good to be a little watchful with the speed breakers. Also, the tank capacity is decent enough at 14.1 liters, which will offer decent tank range for those weekend rides. The price here in India starts from 14.69 lakhs for the black color variant and goes up to 15.23 lakhs for the two-tone custom color variant. Well, I guess this wraps up my review of the Harley Davidson Fat Bob. I just hope you found this video useful. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.